Andy, how did you find Carnivore?
Hi Dave, how did I find Carnivore? It's was I was struggling with IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Uh, I was in diarrhea every day for about 2 to 3 years, and I tried many stuff to work on this. I tried to be gluten-free, egg-free, dairy-free, FODMAP and stuff. And nothing really improved my situation. I was still there, and I was really desperate. And um, I heard about the carnivore diet from a guy that the he has a YouTube channel. It's Joe Brown from Heresy Financial, and he just tell about that as a weight loss trick. And I didn't took much get too much attention about it. It was just a weight loss trick, and didn't thought it would be healthy or something like that. But later on the Tom and Bill U podcast, there was Mike Muzzle that was invited, and Tom asked him about the carnivore diet, and uh, Mike told him that yeah, he tried it for a month, and it was really skeptical at first, but it was fine on him. He didn't had any health issue to resolve, but he told that for someone that have problem with its digestive system, its digestive tract, carnivore diet can really help, and it's really worth a try. So that that's when really I start to take a look at the carnivore diet, and when I learned that every nutrient is found in meat, that really blows off my mind. I was really not aware of that, and pretty quickly in a few days I decided to give it a try. And on the weekend I was at my parents' house with my girlfriend and my children, and I told her uh, on Monday I have to try the carnivore diet, and it was Valentine's Day on that day. So I started carnivore on the Valentine's Day. It was pretty romantic, and she was telling me maybe you can just wait another day. No, I won't. I want to try it now. I'm uh, I'm quite impulsive when I have an idea in mind, something that I got an interest. I have to do it as quickly as possible before I change my mind.
So you started Valentine's Day,
Mm.
and did you see results pretty quickly?
Um, it took a while because, as usual, when someone get on the carnivore diet, there are some secondary effects, and one of them is diarrhea. And myself, I was already in diarrhea every day, so uh, I got the information about that, so I knew that it could take a while to see an improvement. So I'm about a month or so in the carnivore diet. That's when I really started to see an improvement on that aspect. And it was not perfect because, as myself, I wasn't perfect too. When I tried the carnivore diet on the first year, I was really misbehaving a lot. I was struggling with carbs uh, at my home. in the time my children were still eating cookies and sugary foods. So I was exposed to that, and I was really struggling not to give up on those things. So it was a carnivore diet plus cookies and sometimes pizza. So, um, so that didn't help for sure, but it was a nice experimentation. Um, so about a month or so, but before that, uh, just a few days in, a week in, uh, I really started to feel great. It was amazing. Just the energy, the brain, the thinking that was quicker and stuff. That was really amazing. I remember that on day four, I was really into the keto flu, and I ate some blueberries because I was just feeling really bad. Um, but then a few other days later, I was really fine. Was really good. So yes, that's about it.
Right. Um, so that was Valentine's Day of 24, 23.
Right, 2022.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 3 years and a half ago. So I'm
Wow.
carnivore since three years and a half. Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. And so IBS is completely gone.
Uh, I'd say I have to be really careful because it's really working great, but I have to be very strict on my diet. So um, if I cheat uh, some sugar on stuff, uh, on the day that I consume it, it will be fine, but I will take some water weight, and a few days later, it it goes off in the toilet. Um, so it's really working well, but still, I'm not entirely perfect on the carnivore diet. I'm quite very strict for a few weeks, and then now and then I'll eat some fruit or I'll eat something else. No vegetables. I no interest in vegetables, but I do I do some tries. I do some experimentation stuff. So yes, when I'm really strict, it's quite perfect. Also, I have to be very careful on the supplementation. I don't really take supplementation, but for a while I did many tries about that, and it wasn't working very well with my digestive system, with my IBS. Um, Also, spices. I wanted to eat some sausages. So the sausages, it's carnivore, but it's not strict carnivore, and it's something that I have some problem with that. It's working. Sometime it's okay, sometime it's not. So I have to be really mindful of that. Um, yeah. Also the quantity of fat. There is many carnivore that really eat ton of fat, like uh, 2 or 3 gram of fat by gram of protein. I can't do that. I can't go that far. I'm pretty much 1 gram of fat to 1 gram of protein. A bit more fat than that, it's okay, but not 2 gram of fat. If I really eat too much fat, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it's kind of the same for me. Like I can't go crazy on the fat. It's just yeah,
Mm.
my body's just like no, 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 way too much. Um, yeah. So how do you eat on the days that you are really strict? What are you eating? Is it like 3 meals a day, like normally with your family? Are you doing 2 meals a day?
I'm normally on 2 meals a day, but often it will be 1 meal a day. It really depends. On the 2 meals a day, on the lunchtime and on the dinner time. On the lunchtime, it will be 4 eggs and something that was cooked the day before. Usually some ground beef or steak or something like that. And on the dinner time with the family, it will be steak, ground beef, or pork, or fish, uh, or sometime chicken too. Um, um, on when I do 1 meal a day, it's more that I decided that it's more difficult to do because I work at home, and on the lunch time, that's when I'm the most hungry. So I feel that my natural state want me to have a lunch, and that could be my 1 meal a day. When I have a lunch that is really satisfying, I'm not really hungry for the dinner time, but I eat again to be with my family, with my 2 children. Um, so so when I work outside, that becomes easier for me to do 1 meal a day. I just don't have to think about it. I don't have to make a lunch or something. And yes, I will be a bit hungry about at lunchtime, but it really quickly goes away. And on the dinner time, I'll do my 4 eggs and my steak, and it will be amazing. I will have a bigger lunch
Hmm.
then.
Yeah, when you're outside, there's more distractions, so you're not kind of thinking about it, right?
Yeah, exactly. At my home, the food is there on my hair. They're calling to me. Hey, come hit me. Come hit me. Yes. And on the two first year carnivore diet, I was eating 6 eggs a day. For the ones that want to do a cheap version of the carnivore diet, yeah, eating 6 eggs a day, it's fine. Uh, you can do it and mix it with ground beef. It's not that expensive.
Yeah. So, since we last spoke about a year ago, has anything else changed about the way you're doing carnivore or anything else about your health regime?
Still doing some experimentation now. I'm trying to do some dry fasting. Um, I'm not sure if you, I guess you already spoke with people that did try it. I'm quite new to this. I heard about that years ago, but now I really decided to do a try with my girlfriend. My girlfriend, she wants to do it because she still have some weight to lose, and she don't really want to do a strict carnivore diet. So she's trying dry fasting. It can't help with that. For me, it's more because I have an issue that I have really before being carnivore. Must be at least 10 years ago. I drink too much water. I'm really thirsty. I drink a lot of water, and it causes me to wake up on the night, and I don't sleep well because of that, because I wake up at least two times per night, sometimes three, uh, and sometimes four. That's pretty. It's rare, but two to three times a night, I go to the toilet and I'm thirsty, so I will drink. Uh, some people tell me, "Hey, it can be you're diabetic." No, I'm not diabetic. I saw a doctor for this, and they didn't found anything. They don't have a clue what I have, why I'm thirsty like this. And I tried to add salt to remove salt. I tried to add some electrolytes to remove them. I tried many stuff around that. The only thing that I saw that helps me is to fast for a long period. If I do fast for more than 40, 24 hours, I will be less thirsty and I will be able to sleep better, to so I'm trying to do a dry fast. I'm doing it right now. I didn't drink water on this morning since yesterday around 10 o'clock. Um, so I, it will not be a very long dry fast. I'm trying at least 14 hours. It's my goal. For me, it's big, but I'm trying. And if I can, uh, I'll do it longer than that. It's the first goal, 14 hours. And after that, it's a competition between me and my girlfriend, the one that that endure the dry fast the longer will win the competition and will win a massage. So that's what I'm doing. Um, I think it may help on my thirst because maybe it's just a mental health issue that I just drink too much, or maybe my body has to adapt to less water to retain more electrolyte. Maybe it can be something like that. So I'm experimenting with that. I hope it will help.
It's interesting, you know. I went through a period where I was drinking a lot of water every day,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of have wondered, because I was drinking so much water, was I losing electrolytes? And then my body was just wanting more electrolytes. So it was telling me, keep drinking to get the electrolytes. So it
Mm-hmm.
was this cycle that you could never really win. So yeah, I guess the dry
Yeah,
fasting might help.
I'm really wondering about that. But I try to add salt with every glass of water that I was drinking. Maybe it helped a bit, but not really sure. So, have you done something to be able to resolve that, Dave?
I think there was also a little bit of a psychological component to it, like just a habitual component, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've broken that, so I'm not drinking as much water anymore. But it just took a lot of practice to go, yeah, I don't really need to have the drink. Just give it another 5 minutes. Just, you know, whenever I felt like picking up the bottle, it was like, just leave it for 5 minutes, you know, and then just in extending the period of time a little bit, you know, it's like gradually getting longer and longer.
Yeah, sometimes when I work outside, I'm doing something that I'm busy at doing something that I'm not busy in the front of computer. On the computer, it's easy. I have my bottle of water here, so I can drink any way I want. But when I'm busy outside, it's easier to drink less. Also, I did a trip on the summer with my son, a bicycle trip. We cycled for 8 days in a row, 450 something kilometers, about 54 kilometers per day. My son was 8 years old at that moment, so it's quite big for a young guy like him. And as I was cycling, the quantity of water that I could bring with me was uh, quite small, 2 bottles, and I was careful about getting enough of water. So I wasn't drinking that much. But on the evening, late in the days, uh, that's where I was really, really thirsty and I started to really drink. And I was camping and I had to get out of the tent at night, 3 times per night. It's really dark. I have to find the toilet there. Usually they're really far away. So it's not fun to have to wake up on night for to go to toilet. So I really like to not be able to do that anymore. If I could just sleep all night long, it would be much easier.
Yeah, you've just described the worst situation for having to go to the bathroom in the evening when you're
Yeah.
in a sleeping bag in a tent. That there's no
Yes.
the worst place to worst place to be to need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Worse than that, it's sleeping in a hammock. Uh, I Once I got a hammock with a net on it for mosquitoes, and it's really nice to sleep in that. And it's small, so for traveling, it's really nice. But I can't do that. I don't I don't have to get out and get in 3 times per night in the hammock. No, it's too much.
Yeah. So are your kids just eating a normal diet? Are they doing something a bit more kind of keto?
There are keto. There were less keto in the summer. My son has ADHD. It was diagnosed with that, and my daughter, we think that she is also ADHD. She's not diagnosed. He's now 9 and she's 6, and both of them are on the keto diet uh, most of the time. Uh, in the school time, they are on keto. It really helps my son with its ADHD to be more concentrated, more attentive to what's happening outside him too, and also his attitude is better when being keto. So I really like it. And also they're keto, but it's quite heavy on the meat. They don't eat they don't eat chickpeas or stuff like that. So their protein source is egg and meat and dairy. So they're keto, but meat heavy keto.
Oh, that's awesome. And it's great that it's helping your son with his focus. That's fantastic. Um, so is this lifestyle you think you could continue with this permanently?
I think so because it's not just the ADHD thing. I really think that it's better for their health. I don't see a point of bringing more vegetables to them. They do eat some, they don't eat a lot. Usually they eat uh, some carrots. My son eat some broccolis. Uh, they eat a bit more fruits like cucumber and tomatoes. Uh, and but the other fruits like blueberries, raspberries, apples, we have to be careful. They don't eat a lot of that. Um, but they're not on a keto diet with very, very low carb. The goal for them is between 20 and 50 big maximum, and it works. It works well.
Yeah. And how about for yourself on carnivore? Can you see yourself doing carnivore permanently?
Yes. As long as I'm at my home, I know that I'll have to. I want to do a trip to Asia soon enough, and I don't think I will be able to be carnivore on that trip. For sure, I will be more heavy on the meat. That's for sure, but. Uh, to be strict carnivore while traveling, while not having access to a kitchen or my last travel was a year ago. I was doing a camping in the United States. In the desert. So we were doing camping. So I had my camping stuff and I was able to cook. So I've been carnivore on that trip. But in Asia, I won't be able to bring my my cooking stuff. So uh, I'll have to rely much on the restaurants and also it's quite a fun part of a trip. It's to taste the local food too. So I think that I won't be carnivore on my trip. Mm.
Yeah. But those are just kind of temporary things, right? So you can always go back to it after you finish the trip.
Yeah, but for now at home, I really lost interest in eating vegetables. If I cheat, it's not for vegetables. Uh, I'm really more interested by eating fruits. Even then, if I eat fruits, I really feel that the sugar it's really addictive. I uh, it's hard to control myself to eat just a bit of fruit. Uh, while I have a big bowl in front of me. So this addictive part is telling me that I should not eat fruits anymore. I ate some fruit on this summer. I have raspberry that are growing on my gardens here. So yeah, I did taste them, and when I taste them, I have to eat more. So I feel that when the raspberry season is off, I'm okay. I will stop eating fruit.
Right.
Mm.
Um, so if you were giving a friend advice about starting carnivore, what kind of
Mhm.
advice or tips would you give them to help them stay strict?
To have a longer goal, uh, I think that a month it's really a minimum because y- you'll see in the first week it will be hard, and if you fail, if you eat fruits or cookies or anything, if you fail, don't be ashamed, don't stop, just try again. You have to do it at least a full month strict to see really the benefits of it. And it's also it depends on your goals, but there are so many health issues that can be resolved with a carnivore diet. So it's really worth a try for anybody, even someone that is healthy. Uh, I think that he may find a better health even there because anybody, we have all sort of small issues here and then. So you'll see when you do a carnivore diet, there are so many things that you don't think that will be resolved with food, but it will. So so having a quite a long goal, it's important.
Yeah, I agree. Um, so, Andy, if people want to reach out to you, is there any way they can get in contact?
Yes, I have my own YouTube channel. It's Santé Carnivore. Um, so I created it a year ago. It's not as big as yours, but it's Santé Carnivore. It's in French. So I usually do some interviews with people like yourself, yeah, like me, but it's in French. So, and also I do give some advice on the carnivore diet, why it's working, how to do it, what not to do, and I really enjoy doing so, helping people doing the carnivore diet. Uh, People are still really skeptical on the carnivore diet, so we have to talk about it as much as possible. We have to spread the word because it's really helping so many people. Uh, but more of them has to be aware of the carnivore diet.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. So I'll link to your channel in the show notes. And
Sure, thanks.
just before we finish up, though, I've got to ask you, what does it say on your shirt?
Oh, sure. It's I don't believe in vegetables.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, yeah, neither do I. So, Andy, thank you so much for coming on and sharing an update with us. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you, Dave. It was a pleasure.